beautiful summertime, hot Sunday in June, you guys. Welcome to the tea. You guys, you know the rules on Sunday. Sweet teacup is being sweet. It's that sweet tea today. Today, your lucky day. If you popped in on Sunday, happy Sunday to you. Today, there's no screaming, there's no yelling, there's no cussing, there's none of that. It's just being a sweet old grandma. The sweet grandma that I am, you guys. So, you guys, when you come into the chat, say good morning, hello, sweet teacup, hello, mama, hello, auntie, hello, grandma, hello, Miss Lolo. Or you could just call me sweet teacup if you at my gate today, Sunday. So you just lean your cup over and I'm going to share the tea with you. You know my beautiful gate is golden, you guys, with pink and white roses with black trimming at the top with beautiful sparkling diamonds. And the diamonds are getting bigger, baby. Hallelujah. And you guys, we all know that Sweet Teacup is here for YouTube entertainment purposes. Hey, I have to go by the rules. It's the rules. So good morning. Hey, Strawberry Dacre. Hey, baby. Happy Sunday. So I am here to entertain you. And you guys are going to troll in the most nicest way ever. And that's just not that much trolling. You may troll on one little couple. You know how to go. Hey, good morning, Liz Pope. Happy Sunday. Today is sweet tea, nice tea. I'm being a grandma today. I'm being that sweet grandma, the grandmama that don't say the bad words, that don't scream, don't yell, don't get triggered. None of that. So Sunday is your lucky day. You guys, I am here today to show, to validate, and to show receipts that some people have been blessed, have been put on because they came off other people, blessing, vibes, and destiny. And this is just my opinion. I'm going to give you receipts. I'm going to give you facts to prove that Sweet Teacup is only speaking the truth. And like I said, you guys, I look at YouTube a lot. And I looked at YouTube for a long time before I decided to do a channel. Before I seen a single mother that needed a godmother. And I had to come out of the bushes. But I'm just going to give you proof, you guys. And again, you know how Sweet Teacup move. I like for you to make your own decision. I like for you to look at it. I like to give you vision, give you facts, and then, you be your own, and you make your own decision. And if you like what Sweet Teacup is saying, if you feel that Sweet Teacup is bringing facts, and listen, this video I'm doing right now is going to help a lot of people. There are some content creators right now, and they may be going through this situation of trying to do couple channels or family channels, or they get together and create groups of channels, and then if it doesn't go right, there's always going to be somebody that's going to fall off. It's just a known fact. Very rarely, I don't know not one channel where someone split, broken up, or they decided to go their own ways, and both of the people fell off. It was always one person had to fall off, whether it was two women in the video that was on the channel together, but one of them was able to keep going. Maybe not in a real strong way, but maybe in a very steady way that they was still able to stay on YouTube and make money. Or it was a man and a woman, and either the man fell off or the woman fell off. So I'm going to get both, because we all know sometimes Sweet Teacup can be a little biased. I know. She speaks strong for the women, but I'm going to give some both tea today. So first, you guys, let's give a shout out to my goddaughters. Hey, shout out to Royalty, Big Royalty. Love you, baby girl. Standing on all 10 toes with a toenail polish. Looking beautiful as ever. Shout out to my god grandkids. Shout out to you. Shout out to my oldest god granddaughter, Jill. She is 17. You guys, she is beautiful. I seen the video and I loved the party video. I loved it. I loved the pool. It was perfect. Everybody had a good time. All the kids was wonderful. Shout out to her friends, the Royal Brats, you guys. They have golden backpacks. See, they don't have regular backpacks. They have golden backpacks because, see, they're the Royal kids' friend, and they are million-plus kids as well. Listen, YouTube is really big now. YouTube, and if you move the right way, and if you humble, yes, YouTube is enough to share with everybody. But you got to make sure you're moving the right way. And you ain't trying to make a living off a single mother and 5 kids. I'm just saying. Now, if I don't troll a little bit, I ain't Sweet Teacup. So, like I said, you guys, we're going to start off with Royalty. We all witnessed it. We all seen it. For 89 years, we watched a creep use a single mother and 3 older god grandkids for money, views, and content. And we've seen it in the last 2 years, you guys, coming up, that creep could no longer hold that title. We all witnessed it in real life on YouTube, that without royalty, my goddaughter blessing, her vibes, her destiny that God set for her, a whole creep fell off. Don't get mad with me, because Sweet Teacup just bringing the tea. Now, I'm going to move on to some other individuals. They ain't got nothing against these individuals. I'm just going to give you facts, and I'm going to give you receipts. So, the next couple, I'm going to go with my godson, DDG. We all know DDG. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who DDG is. I'm bringing you the tea, you guys. I'm going to help some couple channels today. I'm going to put some single channels on today. I'm going to help some people out. Things that Sweet Teacup just seen and I noticed. So, I need to come to the internet. Just like I like to be there for my goddaughter, Royalty, and my god grandkids, I'm going to help some other people today. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who DDG is. Thank you, Liz. DDG, wonderful rapper. He's a wonderful content creator, and he's my godson. So, DDG, you guys, had at one time, this been a little while back, not too long a while back, and like I say, I'm not gonna speak mean on nobody. I am gonna say their name, so I don't think they're gonna come for me, because I'm not saying nothing mean for them, but I have to receipts. DDG was helping a young lady. He helped a lot of people. But this one particular young lady, her name was Riley Simpson. I remember when Didi introduced her and brought her to the internet. When DDG brought Riley to the internet, he definitely put her on. The views was taken off. I want you to drop my teacups in the chat. And in this video today, you guys, it's going to be a lot of dropping 1, teacups, flowers, and all that. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I did my first emoji. If you have my emoji, go ahead and drop that. Drop Sweet Teacup emoji. You guys, listen, I'm getting there. I told you, 2024, Sweet Teacup is leveling up too. You got to put in what you want out of something. So if you happen to have my emoji, and you should have it. You know what? If you're a member, you have it. If you're not a member, it's okay. Sweet Teacup still love you. I just adore you. Don't worry about it. However, you can't get a membership with me, because I'm not about the money. $1.99. But if you don't have it, that's okay. I want you to drop the teacup, just like Liz Poe. Hey, baby, when I get to the point where YouTube give me some free memberships, I'm going to make sure you guys get them. I promise you that. But you guys, DDG put a young lady on named Riley Simpson. She took off with the help of DDG, but all of a sudden, I'm just saying, don't get mad with me. She decided she wanted to venture out. She decided allegedly that she didn't need DDG. She felt it was all about her. She thought, because she was a pretty girl, but she thought the YouTube community was loving her character. No, it was DDG. And baby, when DDG say you're done, we all saw what happened. And like I say, you guys, you can Google it. Listen, you ain't got to Google it. Just go to YouTube. Pull up Riley Simpson. Look at her views. Have fallen off. And like I say, see, that's a female who did it wrong. I don't always just attack men. I'm giving you receipts. That's a female. She did not humble herself, and she felt she didn't need DDG anymore. And baby, she came for him in the most up way. Oh, baby, she came for him, tried to drag him, choke him, and everything, and she fell off. Can you drop your membership link? I got to figure out how to do that, Liz Pope. All I know, if you I don't know how to do that, but the next time I go live, I do have a moderator. I'm going to have him drop my membership link so that you guys can join and be a member if you like to. I apologize, sweetie, but Sweet Teacup, I'm getting there. So, and then the next couple, now, this is what, he's not my godson, but I liked him. And again, this is where it's the opposite way. This is where the man fell off. Queen Naija and Chris. Now listen, I do not rock with Queen Naija like that. I wanted more for Chris, but I gotta be honest with the tea. When Queen Naija left Chris, Chris fell off, baby. Chris fell off. Chris was coming up off Queen Naija destiny. her blessing, and her vibe is all in the video. You guys, just go look at it. Like I said, I'm going to bring proof to the T. There are many people, when you do these group channels and couple channels and family channels, I'm telling you, it's in the destiny of the faith for some people to get that blessing. And if you're humble enough, if you're blessed enough, if you're appreciative, you can come up with them. But see, when you start biting the hand that feeds you, look what happened. We all seen it. We all witnessed it. Okay. The next couple, I got to talk about this couple. Armand and Reginae. There was a lot of people that came to the internet and they said, oh, he's using her. And you know what? I'm just saying. It's Sweet Teacup. I truly believe those people was right. Listen, I love me some Lil Wayne. I am a fan of Lil Wayne, so I have to love his daughter. I'm not her godmother, but I do like Reginae. And I ain't got no beef with Amon. I think he has a beautiful voice, but hey, I'm going to be honest. I got to spill my tea. This is my channel. I'm going to be honest. I don't want y'all to come for me about Amon, but I really felt that Amon was using her for the views, the content, and the money. After they broke up, I'm just saying, look at his views. You guys, he barely hitting 16 views per video, 16,000. When he was with Reginae, allegedly, baby, he was hitting the views, he was making that money. But see, here we go. We think it's all about us because, see, you got people in the YouTube community. What people need to understand, when you're on a channel with somebody who they love has a character, has a YouTuber, they're going to love you too because they want to accept you because they in love with that YouTubers. But a lot of these people, they start getting the big head and they start believing the hype and they start thinking because now they're making money because they know they came up off this other person. They don't know how to humble themselves. They start believing the mess, and they decide they want to go their own separate way. And when they go their own separate ways, I'm just saying a lot of them start talking trash and bashing the other person and saying, well, I don't need them. And then they got to come and they got to wake up and realize it was never about them, but a lot of them is too late. And when it comes to Reginae and Amon, I got to keep it real and spill the tea. Reginae was the one that had the vibe, she had the blessing, she had the destiny. It ain't her fault that Lil Wayne is her father. That was just a blessing. But I'm telling you, Amon ain't getting the views. And he got a wonderful voice. See? I'm just saying. Moving on with the next couple. De'Ara Taylor and Ken. Allegedly. Baby, I'm going to be honest. When I used to watch them, I really didn't think about who was the one holding the vibe. But when they broke up, De'Ara Taylor, baby, she got a whole shade brand. She has her own brand that she's making a lot of money. She has sold it out. And it doesn't matter if she's with a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. The YouTube community loves De'Ara. Now, I'm just saying, when it came to Ken allegedly, Ken ain't got it like that. Ken fell off. I don't care what no one say, Ken fell off. De'Ara Taylor is striving and still moving on. You guys, that's why you got to be careful when you do these couple videos or when you do a family videos. Even when you use your own family members, you got to be careful with that. I'm going to talk about this other couple. Now I didn't write them down, but it just came to me. This channel moved a separate way. There's a channel. If you know the Bean Squad, put a one in the check, allegedly. If you know the Bean Squad, Evil and Billy. I love me some Billy. I love me some Eva. I really do. They did some wrong things, and God had to hold them accountable. But put a one in the chat if you know who the Bean Squad is. Bean Squad, they was popping like a bot. Before they got in trouble with the situation of stealing money from old people's Social Security money, allegedly, you guys, I'm just saying, they was on their way up there making that money. Where Billy allegedly got a brother. And his brother had a channel with a young lady named Amanda. And they had these kids. Now, the YouTube community, I have to admit, I was manipulated. I was persuaded. I really thought it was their children. And I believe allegedly one of the kids' name was Olivia. They was beautiful kids. But I believe it was Billy, it was Amanda's nieces. She was using her nieces in the video. And she didn't say, I really don't know if she was telling the world that they was really her kids. I believe on mine, what I truly believe was that she spoke on them and she said family, and that was her niece, and that is family. Well, it didn't work out. It separated, and guess what? That channel fell apart. When those two little girls was not in the video anymore, the channel fell apart. People in the YouTube community loved it. That family, Amanda and I don't know, allegedly Billy brother's name. I can't think of his name right now. But when them two little girls were stripped from that family, the channel fell off. I'm just saying. And see, that's a different vibe. That was supposed to have been a family. It wasn't the way the man left at the time or the woman left. The real mother of the two girls was like, no, allegedly, because they was making money off her children, but she wasn't reaping the benefits like how they were. And that's something, listen, that's a whole nother day, a whole nother story. So, invite to couples. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with Jamie and Nikki Perkins. Put a 1 allegedly. I'm just bringing proof that some people have the blessing and they have the vibe. And people do come up on YouTube off another person. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that they intelligent. I'm not saying that they can't be it on YouTube. I'm just saying they was put on and they come off another individual. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen Jamie and Nikki Perkins. You guys, that is a couple. It was a couple. There was a mixed couples where he was white and she was a beautiful African-American queen. I ain't saying that he ain't good looking. I'm just saying. But when they was together, baby, they was making the money. They had 2 beautiful daughters, beautiful mixed little daughters. But baby, when they separated, he fell off. And he was white. So see, it's not even a white and black situation. It just depends on YouTube, being a YouTube content creator. Either you gonna have it or you don't. Either you got the or you don't. It's just that simple. And if you come off someone and you're making money off someone else's destiny, blessing, and vibe, and if you really love the money, you better humble yourself. And you better stop trolling them and coming for them, thinking you can drag them, because people was loving them, but the world accepted you because of them. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not saying you got to stay with someone you don't love, or you got to stay with someone that don't want you there. But my advice to you, I wouldn't drag them and troll them and talk about them, because you see the after effect. Did they have twin daughters? No, the daughters wasn't twins if you're talking about Jamie and Nikki Person. No, I think they're 2 years apart. I believe one of the little daughter's name is Ava. I can't think of the other little girl. And let me tell you, Liz, they was making the money. But when they split up, the money went with Nikki. Oh, she's beautiful. She's a model. She was originally an African-American model. Beautiful. And the world loved her, but the world did adore them together. They loved them as an interracial couple, and they was married. But when they broke up, he fell off. And he's a white man. So like I said, it's not just a racist thing. It just depends on if you got the vibe, if you got the blessing. Do you have the Are you humble? Is it meant for you? So next, another couple I want to mention. I know you guys familiar with this. Put the flowers in the check if you familiar with the Jackson of Atlanta. Put the flowers in the check. And Liz, if you're the only one here, that's okay, baby. I appreciate you. Other people catch the live later. They're going to wish they would have been here to catch the live in the motion. Because I'm showing you, I'm bringing proof that my goddaughter and my god grandkids was the one that had the They the one that had the motion. They had the resource. A whole creep used them and rode, and then it came up off their back. And I'm using other channels to prove that has received. But if you know who Jackson of Atlanta is, that family, drop my flowers in the chat. Drop the flowers. Allegedly, Jackson of Atlanta. I believe the man name is Justin and the woman name is Mahogany. And you guys, another family that was building their way up, that was coming up. And what made their family so unique, both of them was African American, but I believe they had 2 sets of twins. two sets of twins. They had one set of twins that was two twin boys, and they had a whole nother set of two twin boys, and that put them on the map. You never heard of them, Liz? You need to check them out. Liz, they called Jason of Atlanta. Baby, they was coming out, they was making the money. But they split up. And let me tell you, unfortunately, the mom, she ain't doing tremendously great, but she's growing, and I know she's going to make it. It's the mother that had the blessing, she had the vibe, she had the because she is building, she's growing, she's like royalty. She's standing on all 10, and she could single mother, Liz, with 6 boys. 6 boys, a single mother. See, you can't believe that mess that the content creators say over there. Talking about, oh, only a man can raise a kid. This young lady, Mahogany, hold it down, and she got 6 boys, baby. Hey, Michelle Thomas, she got 6 boys. And she's holding it down. And I can say for right now, it doesn't seem that her ex, I believe they're going through a divorce. It doesn't seem, see, Justin is being smart. Justin is being humble. I mean being humble to Jesus, not to her. See, a lot of time when people say, when I say be humble, I ain't saying you got to be humble to a person. I'm saying be humble to God. Be humble to yourself. Be humble of the situation is what I'm saying. He don't drag her like that. So he ain't making the views. But there's a good chance that he can build himself up. But I have to admit, with the T, she is holding it down stronger. It wasn't him, it was her and the kids. I'm just saying. Jason of Atlanta, go check them out. And if you like them, subscribe to both of the channels if you like. I ain't got no beef with him. I don't have no beef with her. But it seemed like the world was loving her more. I'm just saying, just look at the T. So the next couple is Austin, Mybroom, and Catherine. Now, we all know Austin he has character. He has vibes. He has emotion. But allegedly, it's that the world loved him when he was this great father. When he was being a father figure like a creep. But see, only he didn't use his kids and put his kids on auction allegedly. I ain't even got to say allegedly. Austin Mybroom did not abuse his kids in any form a certain kind of way. He didn't put them on auction. He didn't show his kids naked. He didn't have some strange woman dragging his daughter from one room to the next. He didn't call them reject. He didn't do none of that to none of his kids. But it just seemed like, hey, I'm just saying, not getting into the tea with them, that it just didn't work out between him and Catherine. But because he grew up on a YouTube channel and made money, has a family father, has a role model in the family, and allegedly, just my opinion, I really don't think Austin liked calling himself black, but I felt he did a come up for saying that he was a black man and his wife was another race, and she's beautiful, and she was a model, and their kids are gorgeous. But guess what? Listen, allegedly, Austin had to humble himself. He realized that the world loved him being a family man, not him being a single man. And he went and got his family back. I'm just bringing you all the tea. I want you to come to your own conclusion. They're supposed to say they did very well, but he was weird. But you know what? Even though Austin was weird, it wasn't Austin that I was really checking. I was enjoying the kids and Catherine. I really was. So I put up with his lame weirdness, crazy stuff. But I will give Austin a pat on the back. He never trolled Catherine. He never talked down on her. And you, trust me, Austin would shut it down. He won't ever let nobody come speak on his kids and her. He ain't gonna have it. You ain't gonna talk down on his baby mama. Oh, absolutely not. So I have to give Austin. I have to give him for that. And I like him for that. And Austin humbled himself. And when they got his family back, y'all playing, Austin loved the money. But at least he knew that he needed to love his family. And he knew that that was his blessing. And he went and thank God, humbled himself and got his blessing back. Hopefully, he learned to stay calm down and hold on to that family. Okay, you guys. The next couple I want to talk about is Kennedy and DDG. Back to my godson, DDG. Now, stay with me on this. DDG, when Kennedy and Simone, I truly believe, I don't care what nobody say in my opinion, I truly believe DDG put Kennedy Simone on. First of all, Kennedy Simone is a beautiful woman. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous, beautiful. But I felt when DDG was in her life, it even made her more attractive. I'm just saying. But you know why? And I know why. This is just me teacup opinion. Because he always praised her. He always called her a beautiful woman. He always showed her respect. The same way he do Little Mermaid. He made her even more beautiful. And she's gorgeous. But they broke up. And DDG moved on. But now, this is the flip to this. I chose this couple, this used to be couple. Because DDG and Holly and Baby Lo, that's my God family. I love them. And Holly, I'm not speaking anything mean at all because I love Holly. I love Little Mermaid, but I have to spill the tea. But it's nothing bad. When DDG and Simone went their separate ways, I think allegedly when Kennedy lost her mom, that did a big hurt for her. I really do. She loved her mom. And Kennedy Simone, you guys, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I love her. But I chose them to do them at the end because I want to show you that everybody don't fall off. It depends on, like I say, if you have the blessing, you have the vibe, and it's your destiny. And I truly believe, hey, Princess Gun, hey, baby. And like I say, happy belated birthday to your husband. You are a wonderful person, just like everybody else. You are amazing. I want to tell you that you always so nice to everybody. You always get everybody happy birthday wishes. You give them. You do amazing things. You are a blessing. Baby, you are an angel with wings. Amazing. But you guys, let me get back to Kennedy Simone. Kennedy Simone today is still making views. I mean, her views is hitting over 100-something thousand views. So see, it still shows that, it shows even though her and DDG broke up, that it still was in her destiny to make money on YouTube. She's beautiful, and she's holding it down all by herself. Her and her little dog. Her little dog is super cute. I love how she treats her little dog, and I don't even have dogs. Hey, Princess Gun said, oh, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, baby. Happy birthday. I hope your husband had a wonderful birthday because you deserve it. I wish I had the money to gift you the way you have gifted me and a lot of other supporters. You are amazing. And you're right. God is going to always give back what you give out. You are a blessing. Hey, KK. Hey, baby, welcome to the tea. But Kennedy Simone, you guys, if you don't know who Kennedy Simone is, then she don't need Sweet Teacup to speak up for her. But I want you all to go look at her, and I want you to subscribe to her channel because she is not a mother. She can sing a woman, but she's so humble. She's so pretty. She's so gorgeous. She's another one that put me in mind of like Marilyn Monroe, Sophia Lynn, all these women that came up because God blessed them with a beautiful face like royalty. Kennedy Simone is making those views, honey. And guess what? And you can't pay my godson DDG. I wish he would. I would get on to him. But you can't pay DDG to drag her and bash her and talk bad about her. DDG is not that type of man. That's why I say DDG is a king. He is a great mentor for African American father, you guys. He's a great mentor for an ex-boyfriend. Great mentor. He don't drag women and bash them. Princess gonna say, Michelle, it was my husband. Yeah, it was her birthday, you guys, on June 3rd. Give a shout out to Princess Gun husband birthday. Oh, look at that Gemini, baby. Gemini season. Oh, he's welcome, sweetie. He is welcome. Listen, I'm old. I know I'll be 61, but I definitely pay attention to my supporters. I definitely know who you guys are. And when that time comes when you need to get that recognition, I'm going to make sure I am there. I am very humble. I am very aware. I am who I am. I'm able to be Sweet Teacup and tell my story because of the blessing of you guys. And I love you guys so much. I love you guys. Liz Pope, I'm going to show proof that I pay attention. I believe Liz Pope is 2 years older than me. Am I right, baby girl? Because when I said I was the oldest Gemini in the nation, Liz Pope said to me in the very most uplifting, beautiful way, she said, Sweet Teacup, I'm up you by 2. So I stand correctly. Let me say that the oldest supporter in the nation, baby, is Liz Pope. Shout out to you, baby girl. Hold it down. Liz Pope, I want to be like you when I grow up. Yes, ma'am. Sweet Teacup, do it, pay attention. You guys matter to me. Just like you let me know that I matter to you. Leopold said we not old. You know what? When I say old, I mean I say old in wisdom and in age, and I'm proud of it because I'm glad to still be here. A lot of our friends we grew up with and went to school with, they're not here. So I want to give a shout out to the old people. A lot of times you got some people I never forget. It was, and I know this young lady, if she could take it back, I know she would. And I love the This Young Lady channel. But I know she didn't mean what she said, but I remember when she spoke on it, and she said that, why is you on the internet, you old? I remember that's when I had like 100 subscribers. And I know she didn't mean what she said. Because sometimes, when you're young, you forget that you have moms and grandmama. And if you live long enough and blessed, you're going to get old. That's nothing wrong with being old. I feel proud to say I'm old, baby, because listen, I'm coming up for that for a time around. I'm coming up, I hope I'm blessed to see my great grandkids. That means I get to do the prom with my kids, my grandkids, 3 times. I get to do dances, all this stuff. I love it, you guys. But like I said, you guys, Kennedy Simone is holding it down. So even though if a couple separate, it doesn't mean that someone is going to fall off. I just wanted to bring that proof to the internet. But my advice to anyone, if you have a couple channel, a family channel, if you are making the money, my advice to you is to stay humble. Think and realize that this is what God had for you. If you're making the money and your channel is titled with you and somebody else, that means that's where the blessing is. I advise you, if you like living that life and making the money and having that blessing, you hold on to your husband. You hold on to your wife. You continue to hold on and build with your girlfriend and your boyfriend or your mate. You hold on to your nieces and your nephews, your family, your mama. There's a lot of children that came up with their mom or grandmama. Shout out to Miss Holler. Oh, I got to say, shout out to Holler. She was the most coolest, the most blessed, the best, oldest grandmama out here in the YouTube community. Shout out to Holler. And Holler had a mouth like Sweet Teacup. You say what you want to say. I remember allegedly. Shout out to you, Holler. I know you're in heaven. I remember in one of her videos, and I watched those videos a lot. I love that Holler. If you know who Holler is, you guys, drop the flowers in the chat for Holler, Grandma Holly. She is greatly missed. Baby, I loved it her. If you know who Holler is, shout out to her. Her name was spelled Holla. And I say shout out to her family. I know they miss her. She was amazing. But she was the most uplifting, wonderful grandmother. I don't care what nobody say. And baby, she cussed. But guess what? We loved it. We loved it. Let me tell you something. When you live to be as old as she was and older, you have every right to say every cuss word in the book. Can you imagine the things she had to hold back for 80 and 90 something years? See, that's something that a lot of young people don't understand. When you hear older person doing a cuss word, it's because we held a lot in for a long time. And then we got a certain age, we just say, forget it. I'm going to say what I want to say. It's just words, you guys. It's just words. You're listening to a rap song. You all listen to rap song. People cuss all day long. You buy the music and you enjoy. So get out your feeling. Stop hating on the old people. But shout out to Holla. And I remember in one of her videos, you guys, I loved it. She said, allegedly, she came to the internet. She said, I'm rich. I'm famous. She said, I'm famous. I'm rich. She knew that the YouTube community was loving her. I loved it, you guys. I loved it. So that's how come I say, listen, I try to tell you, you need to take time out. There's nothing wrong if you do a channel with your grandma and your mama, your auntie and all that. It's your family. Just take care of them. There's nothing wrong. You get your blessing. You get your vibes. You're getting your destiny. I'm telling you, a lot of people need to stop out here doing all this prank, this crazy stuff and getting all that. Why don't you just go to the old people? They're right there. Give your blessing. They raise you. They took care of you. They support you. Give back. Well, God blessed it to you, you guys. And like I say, shout out to Holla, the most wonderful, the only #1 strong grandmother out here in this YouTube community. And you guys, I love you guys. I hope by me just coming and giving these proof, giving these receipts, just allow some people, if you in group, videos and family and all that. I hope it give you the wisdom and the thing to keep striving, to humble yourself, to count your blessing. Reach out to that person and say, you know what? I know that we are good together. I love you. And if you was one of those ones that you messed up, you lucky today is Sunday. Because I can't say the word. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. And thank you for always supporting Sweet Teacup. And talk to you later. And happy Sunday. And I love you, Royalty. I adore you. You my goddaughter. I love you, loved by Erica. Take care of them kids. I love all my God grandkids. I love you, my God family. That's DDG, Hallie, my baby Lo. He came and put videos out there because y'all do the most. But they know I love them. And I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you so much. Talk to you later.